A cartoonist is dazed after he somehow plunges from the real world into the world he creates every day on his easel, the world of cartoons. And Cool World, a new animated film by Ralph Bakshi, is about crossing that line between reality and cartoons. In the Cool World, the cartoonist, played by Gabriel Byrne, meets his sexiest creation, the curvaceous Holly Wood, a pen and ink version of Kim Basinger.
I'm made of ink, but I'm no dream.
In a cartoon nightclub, they run into a Noid, or humanoid, who's been trapped in the Cool World so long he's gotten a job as a policeman. He's played by Brad Pitt, who you may remember from Thelma and Louise.
Jack, you think she's got a thing for you, don't you? That's sweet. But don't flatter yourself. She's a waste of ink.
Oh, yeah?
Truth is, she's been after me and every other Noid who's come through here. It's just that no one's been insane enough to get involved with her.
The transitions from cartoon to real world and back again take place without much reason as part of a thoroughly confusing storyline that never really creates any rules for either world. Now, I've been an admirer of Ralph Bakshi's work in the past, and I was looking forward to Cool World as his long-delayed return to feature films, but the sad fact is this film is a mess. The story cannot be followed, the characters are badly defined, and the animation is often so chaotic and overwrought and speeded up that it's physically difficult for the human eye to even perceive what's supposed to be happening. You can't read these images. I was also less than impressed with the way Bakshi combined the real and animated worlds. After the seamless special effects work in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, here was a movie where you could often see the seams, and they were not particularly convincing.
Oh, absolutely. You could see the seams. And, you know, I think that following on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is a classic and which redefined and re-energized the animated feature film, you got to go up a level, or you have to be at that level, or you're going to come off real bad. So I think marketing this picture was a mistake if they weren't going to play at that level. And on Ralph Bakshi, I think the way to honor him is not to see this picture, frankly, but to go back and look at some of his early 70s work, like Fritz the Cat. I think that it just didn't apply. I think it seemed like it was made by a committee in some way. He farmed out some of the supporting animation, which you talk about as being whizzing by real fast. That was like, it was farmed out. I think if he had kept it a little more narrow focused, maybe on these two characters, the animated character.
But even on the no-brainer scenes, like for example, the scene where the real human Kim Basinger is allegedly holding onto a ledge high above New York, and the guy is trying to reach her. At no point is there ever the illusion, visually or dramatically or in any other way, that scene is really taking place.
I want to make one other point. The film is rated PG-13, but I saw it with an audience of a lot of kids, actually, and I think that they thought it was animated, and for them, it's not for them. It's really patronizing toward women. Kim Basinger is basically playing a receptacle in this picture, and I don't know why she couldn't have been more assertive. Coming up next.